Don't you think this is starting to wear on me? You've been raining down like hail. I'm weak. I have tried to give you my soul, but you can't love something you own. It's too late to repair what we made. What can I do? Time flashed by and I woke up on the other side of the moon.
G'day everybody, I'm Anna. This is my channel, You Got Me in Stitches, and today is Tip Time Tuesday. What does African wax print fabric and baking soda have in common? Stay tuned, let's find out. As we can all appreciate with African wax print fabric, it always has that very waxy and shiny look to it. So if I hold that up, you can see the shine going on there, and it is very, very rigid fabric. Now I have used this little trick with the baking soda for a little while. Now it may not work for every fabric and it may not work for everybody doing this little tip, but for me it does work. So I will show you guys today what I do. Right, I have just spread out the fabric. It's still folded double at the moment, but there is a lot of fabric there. I believe I got about 5 yards. Righto guys, you can see a saggy bit of fabric there, and I have removed the sticky labels that accompany this wax fabric print, and I've removed them before doing anything else, and it kind of leaves a pitted imprint there, and that is because the wax kind of permeates through and impregnates, and all being well that should pretty much disappear after it has gone through the laundry with the baking soda. If not, then you just finish it off a little bit of hand wiping and a little bit of baking soda on your fingers. Also, just a regular bar of hard soap also helps remove just the last little bit that languishes. But we will see how bad it is after it comes out of the laundry. Now, you can first of all put your fabric in the bath and pre-soak the fabric for about a half hour. It depends on how waxy the fabric is. This is kind of a medium wax, and I think just going through the machine will be good enough. But just to demonstrate, I have other wax fabric which I have pre-soaked in the bath before, up to about 40 minutes I did. Took it out wet and then put it straight in the machine from the bath, and then added the baking soda. Also, you would sprinkle baking soda in here and also agitate the fabric in the water in the bath just to help the baking soda to permeate through the wax. And if you can tolerate it, the temperature of the water quite hot, not too hot that you burn yourself obviously, but hot enough, because that helps release and soften the wax off of the fabric. Righto, in the machine it goes, and there's quite a bit of fabric there. I'll be stuffing it just for a second. Righto, I have my baking soda here, and I am going to put a couple of, say, cereal size spoonfuls in the drawer here. Righto, I have put 1 semi-heaped teaspoon in that side, 1 in that side, and then just putting a half on either side. Nothing else, just the baking soda. No softener, nothing. Righto guys, so the temperature is on 40 there, and I put it on cycle 5, which is approximately about a half hour in the machine, and the agitating speed is 1300 there, 1300 if you like. Yeah, so in about a half hour I take it out and see what happens. Righto, it is now finished, and let's see what's going on here. So already I can notice that a lot of that wax has come off. Yippee! Okay, so I put it on the kitchen counter, and just looking at it already, it has worked first time on this one, and considering it was kind of a bit of a mid-weight wax covering over the fabric, it has come out much better than I thought. I think it depends sometimes on the heaviness of the wax, because I know one time, a long time ago now, that I had to put it through the machine twice, but this one has removed it off straight away with no pre-soaking, and just about a half hour wash, a few minutes. The cycle's a little bit longer than that, but I think that's really good. I'll put it in the sunshine and show you that there's no shine to the actual fabric anymore. Righto, so just open the window right up and just do the wiggle test there. Oh look, that shine is completely gone. Also a little bit windy there. A little slight breeze today. It's gorgeous sunshine, but a little bit of a breeze, but that's okay. So I'm going to put this on the clothesline outside and let it dry, and then press it later. Now, that's the curtain outside, and it's hanging on the clothesline. I am just coming in. There you go. So that imprint that sticky label had left has gone, and there is just little tiny small amounts there of the sticky stuff, but literally, there you go, it is just coming off. So all I need to do later on is just pick that off with my fingers, or just get a little brush or a little bit of sticky tape just to take that off. But it's so easy, it's just coming away there. So that's really good news there. Next up, pressing. Such pressing times ahead, isn't they guys? Get out all these creases. And as you can see there, it is coming out really well. That's all good. And I am using steam for this. You don't have to. And a mid to high setting, not the highest, a little bit under. Righto guys, that is it regarding this week's Tip Time Tuesday. I hope that you give this a go if you haven't already, and you don't always have to put the fabric through the laundry in the machine. You can also wash it in the bath, and or if it's smaller increments of fabric, in a sink and use the same soda, so club soda, bicarb soda and anything like that. Also sometimes you can have a little bit of salt as well, that also locks in the colour, and yeah, anything like that. And I did get the sticky stain off, which is all good, and this is the fabric here, so it is completely de-waxed and de-stickified and everything like that. I'll open it up for you. So there we go, so this little baby here is ready to have something made out of it. Again, if you have any suggestions of what to make in this Afrikan wax print fabric, let me know. It'll probably be a dress or something like that, or maybe a jumpsuit or overalls or something like that. Also, the other things to bear in mind using this method, it's eco-friendly and inexpensive, so a win-win situation there. And most of us have that in our kitchen cabinets, and even if we don't, perhaps you guys would like to go out and get your little self a pot and see how you get along with it. And if you do, or you already have made this chosen method already, and tell me in the comments below how you got on with it. Did it come out as successful? And if so, it's always a surprise when you see it happen. And anything kind of with a waxy texture, that is the way to go with that baking soda, club soda, bicarb soda, any soda. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching, and all being well, I will see you guys on Sunday. Take care and stay safe everybody.